Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me in today's yoga practice. My name is Beth. Welcome to your mat. This will be an hour of power yoga flow targeting the hips and the core. So, if you would like this practice, come onto the mat and join me. You will not need any props, but if you have them, use them. They make your life a little bit easy. With that being said, let's come onto the mat. Find yourself in an easy cross-legged pose and allow yourself to sit nice and tall and take the moment here to arrive. Maybe throughout the day you have not moved and you are just showing up to your mat. Before we finish, make sure to thumbs up the video, like it, share it, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel in any way that you can, this helps me to buy better equipments and create better content for you. All right, now that's over with. Let's come rest the hands on top of the knee, palm open or close. Allow yourself to draw the shoulders away from the ears and allow yourself to lengthen the spine and soften your face. When you're ready, connect with your breath, your ujjayi breath, your inhalation and your exhalation is equally important. Yoga does not judge, so come with an open mind, open heart, and allow yourself to play in this moment in time. Scanning your body, releasing any tension. When you're ready, reach the hands all the way up. Lift on up, look up. Then exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart, thumb to sternum. Inhale, float the hands all the way up, look up. Exhale, twist to the right side. Draw the shoulder away from the ears. Lengthen the spine, back of the neck is long. Inhale, bring your gaze forward, hands reach up. Then exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, bring your gaze forward, hands reach up, find that length. This time the right hand over to the left knee and reach back and take a nice spinal twist. Lengthening the side body, still sitting nice and tall, and breathe in. Inhale, back to center, left hand, right knee, right hand reach across, open the heart, lift and lengthen, and relax the shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, uncross your legs, and let's come into downward facing dog. All right, allow yourself to pedal the legs. Maybe this is your first movement of the day. Spreading your fingers, lengthening the spine. Connect with your breath. Inhale, roll yourself forward into your plank. I want you to more correct the form as opposed to rush into the pose. So rolling forward and back, allowing your core to be engaged, lengthening the spine. And when you have it, bend the knee, floating tabletop. So if you remember as a child, we crawled before we walk. We're going to crawl our legs towards our hands and pause. And then crawl back. Again, notice your breath, keeping the core engaged, spreading those fingers. Crawl forward. Notice your shoulder. Breathe in and crawl back. Core engage. Crawl forward. Crawl back. Now inhale, pivoting the right leg over to the left. Kick out or keep it bent. Notice your breath. Push towards the left heel. Right leg straight or bent. Inhale, come back into that tabletop. Notice your breath. Now kick the left leg over to the right. Again, pushing the hip towards the heels. And then find breath and come back to center. Inhale over to the right side. And then come back center. Come over to the left, same thing. And center. Over to the right. Notice that my left hand is towards my ears. You can bring the hip to heels and then come back center, left side. And then center. Find that floating table. Breathe in, charge forward into plank. Core engage. And then bring the left leg to the left hand. Think about your lizard, but you're in the hands. Rocking forward and back. Left leg back, plank. Bend the knee, floating table. Right leg, right hand, straighten the left leg. Lengthen the spine, rocking forward and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, inhale, find length, spreading those fingers. And then releasing the shoulder. Inhale, step the left leg, left hand. Inhale, left hand, reach all the way up. We're still warming up. Open the chest. Bend the knee. Exhale, left hand down. Right leg outside of the right hand. Malasana, prayer squat. Remember, is hips and core. Drawing the shoulder away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale, place the hands to the mat. Inhale, point those toes forward. Look forward to lengthen. Right hand down. Bend the right leg and take the left hand all the way up. Open the chest. Relax the shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand down. Bend in the right leg straight. Inhale, right hand reach up. Draw the shoulder away from the ear. Square the hip. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat and step the left leg back. The right leg is outside of the right hand. You can rock forward and back. Think about your lizard pose. Then exhale, press back into your plank. Inhale, lean forward, lower knee, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra, shoulder away from the ears or upward facing dog. Notice that my thighs are off the mat. Lengthen, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work. Again, inhale, roll over to the left and send your right leg out. You can keep the right leg on the mat. A little bit easier. If farther to go, you lift that right leg and extend the left hand forward. Push into the right hand, lifting through your core. Exhale, right leg back, and find yourself in downward dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank. Left knee, left elbow. Noticing your breath. Exhale, left leg back. Right knee, right elbow. Exhale, back, plank. Lean forward, yogi push-up. Knee, chest, and chin available. Upward facing dog or cobra. I want you to listen to your body. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Inhale, find that breath. Exhale, spread those fingers and hit those heels back. Releasing the shoulder. Inhale, left leg over to the right hand. You can lift that left leg up and send the right hand forward. Push into that right foot. Core engage. Exhale, right hand down, left leg back. And then drive your right knee to the right elbow. Come to touch, lean in. Exhale, back, plank. Right side, side plank. We're still warming up, pushing into that right hand, left ears, and breathe in. If this is challenging, lower your right knee on the mat or right forearm on the mat. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, lean forward, yogi push-up. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Listen to your body. Inhale forward into plank. We're moving and finding that flexibility. Left side, side plank. Right hand, right ears. Lift that left hip. Push in to your left thumb and index finger. If this is too much, lower your left knee. Lifting up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, right hand down. Plank. Find shoulder, left knee, left elbow. Come to touch. Exhale, back. Right knee, left elbow. Come to touch. Core engage. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knee, step to the outside of the hand, malasana, prayer squat. Hands inside the knee, open the hip. Lengthen the spine. Shoulder away from the ears, neck is long. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat, lift the hip. Then walk the legs together. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Relax the shoulder. Big toes touching, maybe ankles together. Bend the knee, chair pose. Utkatasana. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Left hand, left hip. Bend the right leg, catch the instep of that right leg. Right knee and left knee to touch. Lengthen the spine. Left hand reach around the ears, lengthen the spine. Then inhale, kick, dance. And then take the hand variation of your choice. The left hand can come to the left shin. Focus on your drishti, kick up, lift on up. Exhale, release the right leg to the right hand. Right leg to the right foot, my apologies. Chair pose, Utkatasana. We've been here before, sit a little bit lower. Exhale, forward fold. Take your time. Finding that length. Bend the knee, step back or jump back. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Top of the legs on the mat, lengthen the spine. Downward facing dog. Relax the shoulder and breathe in and out the whole of the time. Spreading those fingers, drawing the shoulder away from the ears. Bend the knee. Gaze at the outside of the hand. Step or jump forward. Malasana. Landing softly, hands in front of the heart. Open the chest, neck is long. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat, lift the hip, and then walk your legs together. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring the legs together, bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Finding that breath, lengthen the spine. Sit nice and tall. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose, hands by the side. Look forward, draw the shoulder away from the ears, and allow yourself to connect again with your breath. Right hand, right hip, bend the left leg, catch the instep, and then bring that left knee to touch. Right hand, reach alongside the ears for dancer's pose. Inhale, kick the left leg to the sky and reach forward with the right hand. Focus on a drishti. You can bring that right hand to your shin and lift on up. Lengthen the back of that right leg and breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale. Bring the left leg to meet with the right. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Hands in front of the heart. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Surya Namaskar B. Push the hip forward, open the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward to lengthen, flat back. Bend the knee, step back or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Shoulder away from the ears, finding that length. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float the right leg all the way up. Looking towards that right leg, lift it a little bit higher. Exhale, that right leg in between the hand. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, left half moon. Adara Chandrasana. Lift the left hand all the way up. Open the heart. Activate that left leg. Lift the left hand to the sky. Now, from here, I want you to bend the right leg, landing softly, coming into goddess pose. Open chest. Shoulder away from the ears. Look forward. Lengthen the spine. Draw the shoulder away from the ears. The hands eyeing cat kiss arm. And breathe. Sit down. Inhale from here. Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Finding that length. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Inhale. Look forward. Lengthen. Exhale. Step the left leg all the way up. Straighten that left leg. Lift on up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Left leg meets with the right. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Find that breath. Lengthen the spine. Shoulder away from the ears. Inhale, rise up. Left hand, left hip. Bend the right leg. Catch the instep. Left hand, reach up, extend, and dance. Kick up, lift on up. Again, you can choose any hand variation of your choice. Pointing that left toes. If you wobble, just come back in. Kick up, lift on up. Lengthen. Exhale, that right leg steps back. Inhale, rise up high. Lunge, crescent lunge. Sink in, open heart. Exhale. Press the hands down and step back. Downward facing dog. Like nothing happened. Inhale, roll yourself forward into plank. Yogi push up. Upward facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift the chest, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is my interpretation of the Surya Namaskar B. So allowing yourself to breathe in and out. It is not the Surya Namaskar B, but I like to get you to move your body in so many ways that Surya Namaskar B becomes your devotion, your practice, your breath, why you showed up to the mat. Inhale, take the left leg all the way up, extend, lengthen the spine, lift the right leg, left leg up and lower the right heel, push into the thumb and index finger, Exhale, left leg in between the hand quietly. Inhale, rise, high lunge, crescent lunge, sink in. Keep pushing that right leg back, lift the sternum, open the heart. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Left hand underneath the left shoulder, use a block, lift the right leg up. Half moon, Adra Chandrasana. Open, you can stay on the fingertip or block. Keep that right leg active and lift on up. Right shoulder away from the ears. Look up or look forward. When you have it, exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend the left leg. Right leg still active, charge in and return into goddess pose on this side. Facing the wall, lift and sit down. Draw the shoulder away from the ears, lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale, sit a little bit lower. Inhale, come back, warrior two on this side. Extend through those hands, lengthen the spine. Push on the outer edge of that left leg. Left knee is bent 90 degrees. Now breathe in and breathe out. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Take a breath in. Inhale, lift that right leg all the way up. Extend. Lengthen, point toes or flex toes. And breathe in. Breathe out. Again, inhale, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, bring that right leg to meet with the left. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Lengthen the spine, sit a little bit lower. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Right hand, right hip. Bend the left leg, catch the instep of that left leg. Inhale, right hand, reach alongside the ears, lengthen, grow taller. Inhale, exhale, kick and lift. Dancer's pose. There's no limit here. So kick up, lift up. Right hand can come to your chosen spot and breathe in. Lift the left leg to the sky, maybe straight left leg. Open the heart. Exhale, release the left hand and send that left leg back. High lunge, crescent lunge. Open the heart. Bend that right leg, open the heart, lift on up. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Step the right leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Yogi push-up. Upward facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears, lengthen the spine. Downward facing dog. Relax the face and relax the shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, we do the traditional Surya Namaskar. Bend the knee, gaze between the hands, step or jump forward. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Hands on the shin, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Hands alongside the feet. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Tailbone tuck under, rib cage in. Sit a little bit lower for 5 breaths. We normally hold the poses for 5 breaths and allow yourself to connect to the earth and extend. Do any adjustment that you need to do. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. We will repeat that pose again. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Lengthen the spine. The chair is right behind you, so tuck the tailbone under. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Bend the knee, plant the hands on the mat, step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog or cobra. Lengthen the spine. Downward facing dog. Excellent work. Finding that breath. Shoulder away from the ears. Spread the fingers. Left leg 45 degrees. Right leg in between the hand. Lean forward, square the hip. So the left hip comes forward, right hip goes back. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1. Lengthen the spine. Shoulder away from the ears. Bend the right leg. You gain more space. Lift and lengthen. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step the right leg back. Downward facing dog. Push the mat away. Right leg 45 degrees. Left leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Square the hip. You know the drill. Bend the left leg 90 degrees. Push on the outer edge of that left leg. Lengthen the spine. And breathe in the pose. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step the left leg back, downward facing dog. Legs are hip distance apart. Hands are shoulder width apart. Inhale, roll yourself forward into plank. You can lower knee, chest, or chin. You can take yogi push-up as you lean forward. Upward facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knee. Gaze at the outside of the hand. Land softly, malasana. Prayer squat, open. Chest, shoulder away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Now, from here, inhale, left hand, left foot, right hand, reach up, open the heart. Continue to open that right hip. Taking a breath here. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, lift the left hand all the way up. Relax the shoulder, open that left knee, left heel on the mat. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lift the hip and then point the toes forward, mat distance apart. Open the hands and then bring the hands together. Inhale, look forward, find that flat back, draw knuckles back. Then exhale, fold. Relax the shoulder and draw the knuckles. You gain more space, straighten the right leg and lengthen the spine. Breathe into this pose. Straighten the legs, relax the shoulder. Inhale, find length and slowly roll yourself up and release the hands by the side. Legs together, walk the legs in, bend the knee, chair pose. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose, hands by the side. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up, lift and lengthen, take it slightly back, bend. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knee, chair pose. Another Surya Namaskar A, the same thing. Traditional Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, forward fold, relax the head. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Bend the knee, step back, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. My thighs are off the mat in the upward dog, shoulders are down. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. See whether you can release in the downward dog. This time, right leg 45 degrees, and then bring that left leg in between the hand. First, square the hip, right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up, palm facing each other. Warrior one. You gain more space, push on the outer edge of that right leg. Lengthen the spine, maybe look up towards your thumb. Draw those rib cage in and activate your core. Exhale the hands to the mat and step the left leg back. Downward dog. Great work. Let's take it into our plank. Core engage. Stay here. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, inhale. Exhale, keep that core engaged. Lower yogi push-up. Upward facing dog or cobra. Finding that length. Downward facing dog. Excellent work. Lift and lengthen in the downward dog. And breathe in. Make sure you're focusing on your breath. The mind is not wandering. Your breath is essential in your yoga practice. Bring that left leg 45 degrees on the mat, and then bring the right leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise. Warrior one, square the hip. Right hip back, left hip forward, and push on the outer edge of that left foot. Lengthen the spine, soften your shoulder, and breathe in. You can look up into a back bend, keeping that right knee bent, and breathe in and out. Smile, relax the shoulder. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step the right leg back into your plank and we hold. Breathe in. Keeping that core engaged, glutes active. Breath constant. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shoulder away from the ears, lift the chest. Downward facing dog. Finding that breath. Lengthen the spine, push into the thumb and index finger. Inhale, take the left leg all the way up. Finding that breath, left leg outside of the left hand. Pause here. Left hand inside that left foot. Pivot the right leg 60 degrees, extended side angle. This might be plentiful. You further to go, you can come into the forearm if you find of variation B a little bit challenging. Wherever you are, really working on that hip. Lift and lengthen. Open the heart. Breath in and out. Exhale, release the right hand on the mat. And then pivot that right leg back. Inhale, take the left hand all the way up. Push into that right leg, lower the hip. Push into the right hand, lift the sternum. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, look forward. Then exhale, bring the forearm on the mat, lizard pose. Continue to keep the right knee off the mat and breathe in. Exhale, lower the knee. Inhale, come back into the hand. Take a breath in and send the left leg back and up. Extend. Bend the knee. Bring that right leg behind the left. Inhale, come into wild thin. Open the chest. Push into that right hand. Option to bend both knees and lift the hip. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring the left hand down and come back into your downward facing dog. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale forward into plank. We're going to drive that right leg towards the right elbow for 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold 5, lean in, and take the right leg all the way up. And then right leg comes back. 1, hold here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower 5. Roll over to the right side. Keep the legs where they are. Side plank. Open. Feel that right obliques engage. Push into the right hand. Lengthen. Exhale, left hand down. Plank. Hold here. Breathe in. You can always tap your knee on the mat and lift back up. Pushing into those thumb and index finger. Lengthen the spine. Core engage. Now drive your left leg in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold 5. Left leg back and over into your side plank on the right side. Right hand, right ears. Lift the hip. You can stagger, you can stack. Lengthen the spine. Push into that left hand. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And then lower left leg up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Notice your breath. Lengthen. Breathe in. Inhale forward into plank. Hold. Breath is constant. Continue to engage your core. Back of the neck is long. So you're basically looking forward. And breathe in. Bend the knee, floating table. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg all the way up, extend. Right leg outside of the right hand. And then find yourself in lizard pose on this side, forearm on the mat. Starting from here. Keep the knee off the mat. Lengthen the crown of the head. You can lower the left knee if it's too much. And breathe in. This is a great hip opener But if you're not there, you can lower the hip. Lengthen the upper body by drawing that forearm on the mat. Shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, come back into the hand. This time, right hand inside. And then pivot the left leg 60 degrees. Left hand reach forward. Option B. This is too much. You can come into the elbow on the knee. Option A, extended side angle pose. Wherever you are, you want to use that elbow to open the hip. Hip is so important. Not only, this is where we store some of our emotional stress. See whether you can go within. Inhale here. Exhale, bring that left hand down and then lower the left knee. Inhale, take the right leg back and up. Extend, push into that thumb and index finger. Lengthen the spine. Then exhale, bring the right leg behind the left. Inhale, lift the knee, while then open the front of the hip. You further to go, you can bend both legs and charge in. Open the heart, hip, and draw the shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, bring the right hand down, and we meet back in downward facing dog, like nothing happened. Inhale, forward into plank. Drive your left knee to the left elbow 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold 5. And then bring that left leg again in between the hand. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, lizard pose. Shoulder away from the ears. Now, I want you to come back into the hand and then press back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, see whether you can let go. Inhale, forward into plank. Drive your right knee to your right elbow 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the right leg outside of the right hand. Pause, look forward, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forearm on the mat. Notice your breath. You can stay in the hands, finding your shoulder. Inhale, come back into the hands and step the right leg back, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, bring your forearm on the mat, dolphin pose. Allowing your shoulders to release any tension. Breathe in and breathe out. You gain more space, start to walk your legs. Remember, we crawl before we walk before we run. Inhale, bend the knee and walk your knee towards your armpit. This is called baby crow. A little bit challenging. You're going to inhale, lean in and lift. Notice your breath and maybe you're sliding. And then lower back down. And then walk your legs all the way to the hands. It's a challenging one. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Tailbone tuck under. And then rise up, mountain pose. We did part of this while we were sitting down or from the downward dog. We're going to do it standing up. So balance on the right foot, left hand, left hip, and then hug your left knee in. Just hold. Focus on something that is not moving. You can use a wall, you can use a block, and then use your right hand, grab your left big toe, stand nice and tall, and straighten that left leg. Take your time. And then take the left hand back, open the chest. Bend the left leg and bend the left ankle on top of the right knee. It's called figure four. Really a great hip opener. The glutes feel it. Flex the left leg and lengthen the spine. Inhale, stand up. Mountain pose, great work. Inhale, float the hands all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Exhale, step the left leg back. Left hand down. Inhale, take the right hand all the way up. Exhale, right hand down. Take the left leg back. Downward dog. Pushing into those hands and let the heels come down and lengthen the spine. Gaze is towards the knee and breathe in. Start to release any tension that is no longer serving you. Bring your forearm on the mat. Not only the forearm works the back of the legs, allow your heels to open and core engage. Crown of the head, lengthen, look towards the knee. You gain more space, then walk your legs towards your armpit. Maybe it comes, then lift the foot. Baby cobra. And then lower down. Inhale, push into the hands and walk your legs all the way to your hands. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. Bend the knee, chair pose. Oceanic breath. Inhale, rise up. Left hand, left hip. Balance on the left. And then bend the right. Catch it with your left hand, right hand on your hip. Straighten, lift on up. Then the left hand is going to catch the right big toe or a strap. Then inhale, straighten that right leg. Lift on up, and then right hand reaches back. You can look at the right hand for extra challenge. Straighten the left leg. Then bend the right leg, bend the left leg, figure four. Ankle rest on top of that right, left knee, and sit down, hands in prayer. Inhale, stand up. Mountain pose, release. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up, look up, lift and lengthen. Lean back, take a slightly back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Exhale, step the right leg back. Right hand down. Inhale, take it into a twist. Open the chest. Push into that right hand. Elongate. Exhale, both hands to the mat. And step the left leg back. Downward dog. From the downward facing dog, allow yourself to elongate. And then walk your legs towards your hands. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Exhale, bend the knee, sit towards your heels, then open the hip. You can place the hand on the block in front of you, but the heels are touching. And then find balance. And then bring the hands in front of the heart. It's a challenging pose, so you can just find in your breath, but your toes get a massage, your ankles come together. You can fall, you can roll out, then hug the knee together, and then lengthen the spine, open, and then bring the hip down, and then lift, lean back and lift the legs. Navasana, it must feel good to sit down. Taking a big breath in and out. And then I want you to touch the left with the right, left with the right. We're going to go like that. Touching opposite ankle, still in the Navasana, but active Navasana. Finding that breath. Shoulder is down. You're just touching the foot or the ankle, keeping your core engaged. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, sit nice and tall. And then find your breath, push into the hands and lift on up, reverse tabletop. Your triceps engaged, but your core and your hip is engaged. Exhale, bring your hip towards your wrist. Straighten the legs, push into the hands, then lift one leg, lower, lift the other, and lower. Lift right, lower, lift left, and lower. Right, lower, left, lower. Right, lower, left, lower. Then lower the hip. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Back of the knee on the mat. Reach forward, hinge from the hip, and catch your feet. Lower back, lower hip, lengthen the spine, and then come down and fold. Try to bring the back of the knee on the mat, toes point to the sky. Notice that when you stand, you activate your toes, but when you sit, you let your toes relax. So I want you to lengthen and come down and fold. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Then exhale, an option to still take yourself in that reversed table, or you take it into a reverse plank. Toes together, charge the legs straight and lift on up. Push into the thumb and index finger, head back or head forward, and lift hip. Exhale, lower hip down. Bend the left leg, left hand behind you, right hand reach up. Catch that left toes. Inhale, straighten the left hand and kick up. The right leg is active equally. Straighten the left leg. Breathe in, smile. Exhale, bend that left knee and catch and open. So from here, I want you to bring the left leg and catch it with your left hand. Option to use your right hand, catch the outer edge of the left foot, push into the left hand, and then straighten the left leg. Kick up, lift on up, back of the knee open, and lift shoulder away from the ears. A little bit advanced. You can bend the right leg and then open. Then exhale, release. Left leg straight, bend the right leg. Left hand holds the outer edge of the right leg. Right hand up and back. And then straighten the left leg. Keep the left leg active, open. Kick up, lift on up. Inhale, bend the left leg. Right hand catches, lift and back. And then the left hand holds the outer edge. You bring that right leg on top of the shoulder. Sit nice and tall. And then bring the right hand underneath you and take the left hand to the sky with the right leg. Open that right hip. Remember, we started this class with warm up. Noticing what is available for you. You can put a strap here. Lengthen the spine. Then exhale. Release. From here, bend the knee. Reach the hands forward. Lean back. And then roll yourself down. And then lift the legs up. So from here, I want you to reach ankle and switch. Head and shoulder off the mat. Switch and kick. Switch and kick. Switch and kick. Switch and kick. Again, switch and kick. Again, switch and kick. And then from here, switch without the hands and kick. Switch and kick. Again, switch and kick. Again, switch and kick. Slowly release on the mat. Tickle your heels. Inhale, lift the hip. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. Glutes active. Exhale, release. Right leg up. Again, pointed toes. Inhale, lift. Squeeze. Up, up, up. And right ankle on top of the left. Squeeze on up. Open the knee, hip. And then release. Lower back. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Kick up, hip, and squeeze. Again, hip and squeeze. Left ankle on top of the right. Open the hip. Shoulders down. Squeeze those hip and lift. Lower back side on the mat. And then bring the sole of the feet together. Hands on the thighs. And release everywhere. Savasana, final relaxation. We stay in the butterfly pose as an indication to soften our hips, to soften our core, and rest. See whether you can give yourself this permission in this moment in time to relax. Allowing your hip to release any tension. From here, slowly bring subtle movement to the body and come into happy baby. Bringing the hands to the outside of your foot and then lower the back side on the mat and draw the shoulder away from the ears. This is another way to release the hip. All right, bend the left leg, bring the right ankle on top of the left. Open the hands in cat kiss arm. Drop the legs to the left and look to the right. Try to bring your right shoulder on the mat. Inhale, bring the legs up to the sky. Straight legs, lower back on the mat. Bend the right, left leg wraps one time. Drop to the right side and look to the left. Try to bring your left shoulder on the mat and open. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Legs reach to the sky. Rotate the ankles. Bring your hands together. Open palms, interlace the hands. Straighten the hands overhead, point the toes, and then lengthen the spine. And then roll over to the right side. The left hand in front of the chest and use it to push yourself back on up. We come into that easy pose that we started with. If the right leg is in front, bring to the back. Lengthen the spine, you can stack. Lift on up, open chest. I hope you enjoy this practice. Guys, 70% of the people that watch me are not subscribed. They are not even watching the 1 hour yoga video. So I need you to like the video if you like this content, or give me a thumbs down. Subscribe, become part of the channel. Is free. I post these videos for you. So why not subscribe and show me the support? Not only that, when you support me, it lets others know that this 1 hour video is of great content. Now, subscribe, support in any way that you can. There is a super thanks, I believe it's in the bottom. You can also become a member at the Patreon or in the YouTube. Whichever way you want to support me is greatly appreciated. Like, subscribe, and share with someone that can find of great value. I hope you enjoy this content. It's an hour. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you, guess what, in the next one. Keep on smiling. So be well. Thank you. Peace.